Just downriver from the Dartford crossing there is a building site, Ingress Park, and in the rubble to one side a sunken bridge peeps an eyebrow above the ground. When John Hall played here in the 1950s, only the smaller arch was visible after use as an air raid shelter in the war.
We came down here and we made it into our hideout. It was a fantastic place to play with the river nearby and the woods, and we could light fires and bake potatoes and fry sausages in the pan and all that in the local woods here.
No one knew the shelter was part of a bridge, but years later John mentioned it to his neighbour, both sharing an interest in local history.
I was absolutely intrigued, and it's when I come down here with John and we notice a line of flint still there along the top, and I thought, well, no, I've got to come down and have a little dig and have a little look. And after digging for about 20 minutes, we found the top of the first arch, and a little while later found the top of the second arch, and a bit of research, and we suddenly uncovered, we realised we've uncovered a Georgian bridge, which was absolutely fantastic.
It's not the first Folly to be found here. 13 years ago, Meridian reported on 5 others getting listed protection, along with Ingress Abbey, then in decay, now restored and used as offices. This map charts the Folly's locations, and there's another to be added as well. I'm standing on top of the Folly Bridge, which in the 1800s would have been a public footpath leading to gardens behind me, designed by Capability Brown. So there was one public footpath on top of the bridge, but there was also another that led all the way down underneath to the Thames estuary behind me. Buried midst that view, possibly the smallest structure ever to be listed. This boundary stone dates from the 1830s and is thought to have marked the eastern edge of the Ingress Park estate, which itself dates back to 1363. But the small stone is proving to be a rather large obstacle.
The Waystone sits in a route that's been just over 10 years in the planning to deliver a new secondary access to Ingress Park, and more importantly the fast track route for the high-speed buses to get to Ebbsfleet. That route will now need replanning, reviewing.
But the historians say you can't put a price on our past. David Johns in Greenhithe for Meridian Tonight.